morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I'm happy and grateful for another day because I understand that every day is an opportunity for Nicole, for me to right my wrongs. It's a day for me to self-evaluate. It's a day for me to understand that I'm not perfect, but because of grace, I'm given an opportunity to right my wrongs. I'm happy and grateful for you today. Again, I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. I know we are in September, and just for you all who continue to plug in, I'm happy and grateful for you, because I think just as humans, one thing that we wrestle with and we struggle with is consistency. So I'm happy and I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being willing to be accountability to me. And I hope that at this point in this journey that you understand that I'm here to be accountability for you as well. I'm happy and I'm grateful that we are healthy, that we are wealthy, that we are prosperous, that everything that our hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow. I'm happy and I'm grateful for that, because I don't know about you, but at this point, saying it for 9 months, I believe it. I believe by faith that everything that you've written, that I've written, that we've written down for goals, that even if it has not come the way that we believe it should, by faith, I know that whatever your goal is, whatever you're pushing for, whatever it is that you have vision for, I know that you see a glimpse. I know that in this process, you've seen growth. I know that you have grown. So even for that, I am happy and I'm grateful. Okay. It's Meal Prep Monday. I know that, it's kind of different for, it's different for me. It's different that we're only doing this on Mondays versus the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But one thing that I feel and I believe even in having Meal Prep Monday, my days are still full. I believe that we're still walking together, we're growing together, and we haven't missed a beat. Okay. So I'm even grateful. Thank you again for just being willing to be accountability to me. And I hope at this point, you definitely know that I'm accountability for you. When I was thinking of today, because it's the last Monday of September, and I don't know, actually, I did not post last week, so I need to post it. But even with us going to the Meal Prep Monday, I kind of just been looking back, and I've been looking back from the point that we started, because in January, we started writing our vision. Okay. We started knowing, how to think and grow rich. Okay. We started with Napoleon Hill, and then we went to, I can't remember. I had it earlier, but I know we've done the 7 laws of uncommon success. I know that we have talked about perspective. I know that we've talked about our mindset, and no matter what we do, it's the mindset, it's our perspective. It's whether or not we choose to look at this journey called life that we know is a fixed fight that we already win. Okay. Had to throw that in there. But our perspective, can we look at this as a glass half full and not half empty when things aren't going the way that we expect them to go? When things are going ways that make us uncomfortable, okay? Can we still believe everything that we're doing? And we talked about belief and faith. We've talked about all these different things. And if there's anything that you've missed, I've tried to go back and have the titles match up, but definitely go back to the YouTube channel. I am Nicole D. Jones, and go back and look at these things, because even though it's 30 minutes that we come together, our brain only retains 30% of what we encounter in moments. Okay. So we got to go back, but we're feeding our spirit every time we come together. So I was thinking about that, because, you know, I'm not into sports. I watch them if they're on the TV of whomever's in the house, excuse me, in the house watching it. But I can't say that I follow sports. But one thing that I always hear from my mentors about sports is, you know, you could be losing the game the first 3 quarters, but if you can score in the last quarter, you can actually win the whole game, right? So I believe that's where we are. We're going into the last quarter of 2021. And I don't know about you, but some of my goals, some of my vision that I've written in January, when I look at it where we are right now, it don't look like I'm going to hit it. But by faith, I know that if it was given to me, that it will manifest and grow, okay? I may have put a date on it. I may have put December 31st, 2021 as a milestone and a mark, okay? I'm so happy and grateful now that by December 31st, 2021, I am worth $100,000 liquidity. That is a goal. That is one that I wrote, okay? When I look at my bank account on September 27th, is that today? Yeah. You know, it don't look like I'm going to hit that goal. However, by faith, I believe that that will manifest and grow. Why? Because I know that everything that my hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow. Okay? I also understand that Jehovah God, he dwells in eternity. He comes and visits us in moments. All right? So this time clock that we have is not his time. So by faith, I know it's going to happen though. So if I don't hit it December 31st, I'm still going to finish this game this year strong. I'm going to get on the scoreboard. All right. And I believe that that's where we're going into October. We're in the last quarter of 2021. And I don't know about you, but I know for me, I had to encourage me. So I came over here with my pen, but I had to walk away from my notes because even getting prepared over the weekend for today, as I was going through some things and writing, I'm like, man, it's never what I go through, it's how I get through it. I don't know who else needs to hear that today, but I know I do. All right. It's never what we go through, it's how we get through it. What do I mean when I say that? What do I mean? It's your perspective. It's your mindset, okay? All hell is breaking loose in my house. All hell is breaking loose in my life. Has been for months. But if I didn't come out and tell you that today, do my actions show that? Or do my actions show prosperity? Do my actions show faith? Do my action, what am I giving out? Okay. And the only way I can be doing it is because my mindset has to shift. By faith, I have to believe that my marriage is whole and healthy, that my children are blessed and wealthy. By faith, I have to believe this, regardless to what it looks like. By faith, I have to know. All right. That's what we hold on to shift our perspective. All right. So when my kids are acting like they whack and just out of, you know, do by faith, I believe every prophetic word that was spoken over them, everything I speak life into them. Do I believe it or do I believe what my natural eye sees? Okay. It's never what we go through, it's how we get through it. And I want to encourage you today, whatever it is that you're facing, whatever, because I want you to do a self-check. See, we got to learn how to self-reflect, y'all. We got to learn how to self-reflect because what have we learned this year too? You can't control anyone but you. All right. And if we honest, some of us still out of control. We can't even control ourselves in certain situations. Okay. But yet and still, we upset when we can't control something around us. But we have dominion. We are the light. We are the ruler. We have dominion on this earth. So why is our surrounding whack and tripping? Okay. See, when I say we got to self-reflect, those are the kinds of questions and those are the kind of things you got to be willing to be honest with yourself about, because you can't change anyone but you. You can't change anything but you. Okay. So it's never what we go through, it's how we get through it. We got to stop putting so much time and energy on the distraction. The distraction is the situation. Okay. We got to start putting more time and energy in self-reflection. Okay. We got to know how to self-reflect, because life is going to happen. Things are going to happen no matter what, no matter how good you do in a day. Every day is not great in its process, and maybe whatever it's laid out to be. Okay. But even in those bumpy states, every day can be great. It's up to you to keep it that way. All right. So that's why I say that every day is great. It's up to me to keep it that way. I say that because I understand that some of the things that I may encounter in my day is not going to be great. It's not going to feel great. It's not going to look great. But my mindset, my perspective, my attitude, it can make it great. Okay. The only way that I can keep getting up is I got to believe that. We got to learn how to find some nuggets and hold on to them. Okay. I call them Nikki nuggets. I gave you one. Note takers are money makers. If you're taking notes today, your first nugget today, everything is great. Oh, excuse me. Every day is great. It's up to me to keep it that way. Nugget number 2 is never what I go through, but it's how I get through it. It's never the what, it's the how. Okay. Look, and in that, can y'all see that? We learn to be unapologetically me. I had this in my hand. Why am I saying this? Because I need you to understand that things don't always pan out the way we want them to, but we still are in control. We still have control over it. Why? Because we control how we choose to process whatever it is we're going through. Okay? I just had to remind someone of that today. If no one else, I needed it. Today is a day where I needed it. Okay? So again, I say all of this because there's been something that has been laid on my heart to do. And like I was saying earlier, I'm not a sports fan, but when I talked about this with my team, Shati didn't correct me, so I think I got it right. So I'm going to say it again. But when you look at sports and you look at the quarters, you could be losing the game the first 3 quarters, but if I can get on the scoreboard, that last quarter, I can actually win the whole game. I feel that's the same way with us. So here we are going into October, okay? And what I want to do to encourage you is I want to give you the back history of me. I want to give you some more in depth of why I stand flat-foot on my Nikki Nuggets. Why do I stand on things? There are specific things that I say that I stand on, no matter if it's hell and high waters, no matter what it looks like, no matter what I see with my natural eye. Certain things and certain postures I hold on to because they have worked for me, because they've helped me weather storms, because they have been what allows me to keep getting up. Good morning. You got up? Hey. They allow me to keep getting up. And starting October 1st, I want us to walk together. Jacinta, if you're on the line, please put the information in if you haven't already about the community. If I put you on this camera, your mama gonna kill me. It's okay. Come here. Give me love. Give me love. Give me a minute. Girl, I'm doing a mindset call. Good morning. So, but through the community, I'm going to be sharing information. And what I want to do is I want to do a walk with me, how learning to be unapologetically me, okay? Because I want us to finish strong. I believe in every vision and every goal that everyone brought up, that everyone wrote, because we all wrote some in January. And I know, I don't know about you, but I know 2021 has been challenging. Okay, I've faced some real live issues, and what has kept me and what has allowed me to continue to move, to continue to get up, to continue to be, and continue to believe in the vision are those moments, even in my past or in my past, where I've been able to self-reflect. I think that what we have to be willing to do is in everything, we need to learn how to count it all joy. Every trial and tribulation that comes, okay? If we can start taking things that we go through and finding the light, finding the greatness in it, everything that you go through, it makes you a better you. Why? Because it works perseverance. But a lot of time, we don't allow perseverance the time to have its perfect work. We get out the game too soon. We abort our processes. But it's in the processes and the pruning that we really are perfected. Because in this journey, we're imperfect people striving for perfection. Okay? In our DNA, we are perfect. We are whole. We are complete. We are life. We are joy. We are love. We come into this journey where we work out our imperfection and our flaws. Okay? But it's an injustice to yourself when you abort your own process. And this is one thing that I firmly believe. It's one thing that I live by. Okay? And I know that sometimes when we go through things, it's hard. It's hard to face them, especially alone. All right. But what I've learned in these years on this journey, my years, is I'm the only one who can bear my cross. But unity, accountability, having someone to walk with you, it makes it easier to bear. Okay. It makes it easier to bear. So I want to extend myself to anyone who would like to walk with me for the next 90 days. And we're going to walk it out. We're going to finish strong. Okay. We're going to learn how to be unapologetically me. I'm going to learn. We're going to learn how to be who we are unapologetically. Okay. Because we're going to do it through a posture of submission, which will produce humility. Okay. In this posture, we learn how to deal with situations. We can deal with the situations, but we don't have to conform to them. In this posture is how we move mountains. In this posture is how, no matter what is going on, it doesn't affect you in a negative way and you still end up on top. All right? I have been there and done that. And that is why I'm able to continue to get up today, because my trials still come. I got about 3 little tornadoes going on right now. But it's all good, because one thing I know, they're gonna pass. And one thing I know, it's not gonna take me out. Why? Because I'm learning to be unapologetically me through a posture to submit to Jehovah God. And he gives me the peace. He gives me the understanding. He gives me the humility. He gives me the direction and the wisdom that I need to be able to walk through these things. And you are the same. You have the strength to do and conquer whatever it is you need to. And any distraction that comes your way, you're strong enough not to be dismayed by it, but to continue to get up. Learn your lessons from the things that you have to learn them from, because it makes you a better you. You get up, and you keep it moving. That's it. We listen. We ain't got time to be staying down long, because there's work to do. There are gold cards that you have that need to be fulfilled. All right. So it's 10:23. Definitely, if you have not You want to say hi? Say hi. Say great morning. Okay, there we go. We got the fingers, y'all. We got the fingers. You want to eat? Okay, go to the table. So it's like, you know, if you have not, go to the community. I'm going to have information on there. You can also go to my website. I am Nicole D. Jones. Go to the shop and you can go and click on how to be unapologetically me. Walk with me the next 90 days. You can do it either way, but the communication is going to go through the community. So Jacinta, I'm sure, put a link up for you guys. Definitely be a part. Even if you don't want to do the next 90 days, go into the community, because that's where I'm going to be communicating more. I started it a couple months ago. I know several of you all have already joined. I appreciate you. Thank you. But I know moving forward, that is where a lot of my communication is going to be. And if it's anyone that you think would benefit from just that posture, learning how to be you unapologetically, please share the information with them as well. So it is 10:24. And like I said, these meal prep Mondays, I just want to encourage you. Continue to speak life, okay? Not death. Continue to be the best you. Continue. We had Manifest Mondays. You still speaking life over dead situations, okay? Warriors Wednesdays. Know your strength, all right? Know that you're a warrior that's victorious in anything that comes your way, and stay free. I don't know about y'all, but if I miss anything, I miss Freedom Friday. But stay free. Ultimately, stay free in you so that you can be free. So when someone comes to you and they talking crazy, acting crazy, you so free that they're like, what's wrong with her? She don't care, Deed. I don't. And there ain't no love lost. I'm just in a place where I have to stay free. I can't take on your trials because I'm struggling with my own, but I can't feel bad about it. But we can walk together so that we all can be free. Okay? Keep those postures, keep those mindsets, keep those perspectives, because you are healthy, you are wealthy, and you are prosperous. And by faith, I believe that everything your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow. While you're in your journey, remember to stay humble, to stay focused, and to stay positive. And no matter what, be the best you, because only you can do it, and do it unapologetically, okay? Again, I am Nicole D. Jones. Continue to have a fantabulous day. Smooches.